The 2005 Chevy van was fully engulfed in flames. Viewer James Stoltz sent us this video.
Very scary, sir. It was like a, like a terrorist bomb or something went off the way it was burning.
The man behind the wheel, 60-year-old Moses Huggins of Brooklyn, was filling in for the regular driver today, delivering meat to area restaurants. Now looking at the charred remnants of the van. When he noticed some smoke under the dashboard, he said 2 security guards urged him to run for cover seconds before the fire erupted. You had 45 seconds to get out of that inferno.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah.
What's going through your mind now?
I just thank God that God, aware of me and whatnot. We got out safe and sound.
Wilson Jimenez and Stephen Pujols work for the Business Improvement District. They saw the underside of the van smoking, so they raced to warn the driver.
When he saw the van turning on fire, he told the driver to get out of the car, get out, get out.
The fire sure became the talk of this neighborhood. Thousands of people who live and work in the area saw the commotion, and hundreds inside 205th Avenue were told to stay in their offices, posting pictures while they waited.
The windows were covered with smoke. It was all gray smoke. You could see the fire coming out. My brother's a firefighter, so I actually took some pictures and sent them to him. One of my colleagues was tweeting. Her photo got picked up by a news outlet, which was pretty cool.
A lot of conversations about this fire over the dinner table tonight. As I mentioned, nobody was hurt. It appears to have been an accident. Live in the Flatiron District, Andrew Siff, News 4 New York.
The delivery van went up in flames, the scene rattling people nearby. CBS 2's John Slattery tells us what happened.
When the van went up in flames, it was just after the driver and his helper had jumped out.
I didn't know what to think. I was shocked. You know what I'm saying? So,
Pretty fortunate you got out.
yes, sir. Very fortunate we got out. It was very, very scary.
It was around 11 a.m. in the Flatiron section. The meat delivery van on 5th Avenue had just stopped near 23rd Street. A neighborhood custodian with a broom, Winston Jimenez, spotted a flaming wire under the van.
Entonces yo le avisé, get out, get out, get out.
The workman says the driver and helper didn't know there were flames under the engine until he called out to them.
We would step into the light, and a gentleman over there was cleaning, and he said, the truck is burning underneath. So I got out and looked, I saw the fires were dripping from the wires, and we got away from the truck. About 20 seconds later, it just went up in flames.
It was a spectacular sight just before the lunch hour, witnessed by bystanders and nearby food cart operators who could hear the van's tires explode.
I think it's very bad.
It was so bad it totaled the vehicle and partially cooked the tenderloins and chicken inside the van. It forced the closure of 5th Avenue for an hour and a half. The fire department used chemical foam to smother the fire, fed by a gasoline tank that had just been filled up. An explosion and fire that would have been fatal had the 2 men been unable to get out. At Madison Square Park, John Slattery, CBS 2 News.
A quick-thinking passerby with saving him from serious harm. Manhattan reporter John Weinstein has details.
This is all that's left of the meat delivery truck Moses Huggins and his helper were in just before the vehicle burst into flames at around 11 Wednesday morning. Huggins left the truck with only seconds to spare, thanks to this man, Wilson Jimenez, knocking on his window and telling him to get out.
We didn't know it was going to fire you. If I were to pull off, I don't know what would have happened to the next life. I feel like that saved my life. You know what I'm saying?
Jimenez was doing his job cleaning for the Flatiron 23rd Street Business Improvement District when he saw smoke coming from the bottom of the van. He says he's just happy to help.
Sí, me siento contento porque es una nueva vida que se feels good about it because he got the chance to save somebody, and pretty much the van had a gas leak, and as soon as he started flaming on it, if they would have kept on going, pretty much nobody was going to help him.
Another employee for the Flatiron District saw the truck go up in flames and says this could have been a whole lot worse.
That's when everybody started to get scared. Even I got scared when that happened. I thought it was going to be bigger explosion. Because even when there was going to be more water, it kept getting worse and worse, even with the water.
Huggins agrees and is incredibly grateful he got out without a scratch.
Said I'm blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all going on. I thank God it could have been worse. You know, because somebody could have got burnt. Somebody could have lose my life.
Huggins personally thanked Jimenez and then took a picture with him. He says so he can always remember the man who helped save his life. In Flatiron, John Weinstein, New York 1.